Is data the new oil? I believe so. From multiple articles, news across the world, and 500 billion investment at Stargate, I believe that data is the new oil. Every company seems to be interested on. But the major question is who is keeping our data on and why they would keep our data, including Apple, including Meta, and other companies. So today, I invite you to think about who is keeping our data and why they will keep our data, why everybody is so interested on having your data. Data is the new currency, believe or not. And today, I'm going to show you one of the most interesting projects inside the Web3 world. We have centralized entities very interested in our data, but we also have decentralized companies doing very good jobs, and I would love to share with you. And of course, this is not a financial advice. Nothing that I do is a financial advice. I'm just a gal who loves speculation and makes a life on top of it. However, I believe data is the new oil and everybody is after it. AI will do extraordinary things. Together, we'll have a look today on what is going on. To begin with, we are going to visit coinmarketcap.com is the number one trustable Web3/crypto website to track everything that is happening, the top coins, the top losers, top gainers, and more. If you press more on the beginning, you will see AI and press AI. So here we have the top AI big data tokens by market capitalization. This page lists the most valuable AI and big data crypto projects and tokens. These projects are listed by market capitalization with the largest first and the descending in order. Today, the most visited number one vendor currently trading at 2.33. Number two, Tau, currently at 278.76. And by the way, is one of the greatest projects on the market. And number three, the project that we're going to dive in today is called Fetch AI, currently trading at 0.28, absolutely cheap, close to the entire project and close to what the company will bring to the markets. However, you can still go on. ICP is also very interesting one and worth to have a look at. I'm not going to do a full review on them today, but I also know the team and I collaborated before in a couple of things, and I believe they will do incredibly well. But today I want to talk about Fetch, artificial intelligence. Okay, here you can see the entire data. So you just go to the main page, press more, go to the AI, and besides the price action, we're going to have a look on the long-term side, okay? But if you zoom out, it's absolutely cheap compared to everything this company is doing. And I just want to bring you guys more of these insights because, as I mentioned before, I believe we should be very much aware of who is keeping our data and why they're keeping it. And personally, more than Meta, Apple, and others, I believe more in the power of web. And if you're not subscribed yet, make sure to hit the like button so you can see more videos like this. Three when it comes to that, because at least we can track things and we can follow them and it's not a centralized entity. So you can come here, have a look on the volume and the total supply, market cap, and even the top news and what people think about it and so on. Let's move to the website, which is very important for us. When you look into long-term investments, and please do your own research, and you have to do your own research. But as I mentioned, when it comes to long-term investments and things that will last for the next 10 years, you got to be very cautious. You got to take the extra mile and make sure you are going to do the right research. So, Artificial Super Intelligence Alliance is a massive project, and you can see they have the community page. You can come, you can have a look on the developer hub. They even got their own accelerator grants. You can build with them. They have the blog, they have events across the world, they have the question page, and they follow us. And here is the very important part. If you are going to invest in projects for a long term, please have a look on the team. So you can go to the LinkedIn and look at the founder, look at the CEO, look at the CTO, look at the marketing team, look at every single aspect. You don't want to throw a bunch of money, millions and millions, into something that will collapse tomorrow. So have that on mind. Have that in mind. Okay, I wouldn't even waste my time to make um an entire video about something that I know is going to explode tomorrow. However, I believe in artificial intelligence and I believe in this project. That's why I'm taking my time to record it for you. If it wasn't something that will last, I wouldn't even bother to waste my time. So you can see they got collaboration with Fetch AI, Singularity Net, and Kudos, and loads more. You can see the mission. According to them, our mission is to send decentralized AI. We provide a robust open source innovation stack that empowers developers, enterprise, and researchers worldwide to build ethical, scalable, and groundbreaking AI solutions, ensuring that advanced intelligence remains a shared, accessible resource. And you can go on and read more about them and why ASI Alliance question. It's a decentralized control, it's open ecosystem, it's a privacy first, it's transparent and open sourced, is aligned with incentives, modular infrastructure. So they really managed to break down the key points to make you understanding why you should choose them. And by the way, if you are here, I know you're very into trading, okay? But you also need to understand to make a lot of money, you have to invest on long-term projects. Trading, it's a very good vehicle to make a lot of money, but you got to reinvest. And in my perspective, I like to reinvest into AI, robotics, and the future. But who knows, maybe in the future I will also reinvest into farming or something else. Okay. And they got also a third section in here, which means join us. ASI token, fetch, explore the products, start building with them, the grant opportunities. And if you are a developer, you might want to have a look on that. Starting an AI project can be very challenging, but inside their own website, you can apply and build with them, which will more or less accelerate your own journey into the market. And you can have a community overview, which I think is one of the key things here. We want to see what they are doing. Okay. However, you can see the products over here. I'm not going to read each one of them, but you can see the feature one Web3 native LLM. You can see AI powered intelligence system with adaptable LLMS and agent frameworks from reasoning engines to composable agents. Build the next AI with precision and scale so you can build with them, explore the language, explore the agent verse. You have the tools, the infrastructure, and the product blog, and it helps a lot, guys. It helps a lot. Also, they have the feature ASI Cloud, Innovation Stack, ASI Chain. So it's quite, packed with information. They have their own press release and they are very active, not only at events, but if you go to their LinkedIn, you can see it's a legit company that is running a lot of things on a background. However, the research overview, we have the meta, the hyperone and research initiatives. So it's a lot of information And if you are investing on a long term with a company, you need to understand what they are doing. Police. So the ecosystem has the developer hub, partnerships, community, and more. So, guys, I believe this is one of the best projects when it comes to AI data at the market. And you can have a look on what's going on the development, the community, and the press, which helps a lot. Again, if you are looking to invest a lot of money or even 1000, if that means a lot for you, you need to understand that you got to do the research, you got to spend your time and go after it. But after having a look on their entire project and understanding more about it, we are going to close back to CoinMarketCap. It's currently trading at 0.28. It's less than $1, which means you got a massive opportunity to win. Let's just assume they will be worth $100. You can do the math, okay? When it comes to these kind of projects, you need to understand that background. You need to make sure you can afford to risk as well. Just to close, however, you can make a lot of money with trading. You got to invest. I'm saying on a friendly perspective because the long term really compounds. However, I hope you guys like this video. Let me know in the comments what would you like to see here and what can I improve so I can help you understand more about Web3 and understand more about fintech and finance and other investments they are going to do extremely well. Save this video because this project, it's a very interesting one. It's not the first time I talk about them. It's not the first time I invite you to think about your data either. Okay? However, guys, I'll see you soon on the next one and thank you for watching. Bye bye.